Hey, we're going.
We're going.
We're going. Going to the movies,
We're
Zach.
going to the
I guess we're just going to our
movies.
couch and we're going to HBO Max because this is where this movie's gonna end up.
Of
Um,
course, just like every other Warner Brothers video. And
yes,
as Scorsese puts it, streaming services are putting movies into the toilet.
I guess maybe we'll see with this
No,
one. I don't know.
Martin Scorsese is old and washed up.
Yeah, washed up, I guess.
It's a bit of a stretch.
He's made his mint. He's happy. Um, so neither of us are really Mortal Kombat fans. I'd say. I mean, I don't know.
I played the games. I
Mm-hmm.
think I got into it when uh, Mortal Kombat like 10,
Mm-hmm.
9. I don't know. It was like an older version. So it was like back
Well,
on
they're
the
only
old
on 11
Xbox
now, so
360.
yeah. So
The
probably
old
9.
Xbox.
You was probably on 9.
Yeah. I remember playing that with our friend Adam for a little bit, and then I played a few of the other ones, but it's dropped off. I do, however, remember seeing some of the movies, and they were just god awful.
Yeah, the movies are real bad. They're kind of like cult fan bases now, where they're it's sort of like funny to not like it in a way.
Hmm.
It's like a B movie kind of thing. Um, so I guess we've kind of seen some of this, right? I didn't even know
I
this movie
actually,
was coming out, right?
well, I mean, it's the same with with Kong and Godzilla. I didn't
Yeah,
know that movie was coming out, or it was in the process of being
I
made. I
I
just
knew
got a
something
trailer.
about that, but yeah,
I just got a trailer of King
hmm
Kong versus Godzilla.
right.
But I just want to state that the fact that this trailer, I think the only one I've seen is Red Band, and I think Red Band trailers are the absolute best
Oh, always, yeah.
because I think censorship with words and gore and all that is
hmm
dumb when promoting movies. Because
hmm
with Mortal Kombat's all about blood and gore and murder. And I think with them throwing out this Red Band trailer, and I don't know if you've seen the Red Band trailer yet,
Yeah,
or if you have.
I think
It
so.
was super. I think that was like the biggest, like one of the best parts of this trailer. It's just the
Yeah.
fact that it felt like a Mortal
So
Kombat
let's stop talking about it. Let's watch it and talk about it.
movie.
Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. So you said you've seen the old ones, right?
The old movies, yeah.
Yeah.
On a mission in
Yeah.
Brazil to capture a wanted
None of them look like this, by the way.
No, definitely not.
when we got
They were made in the 90s, so
our unit in seconds.
Eh.
they're not gonna look good at all.
I just want to know how many times they're gonna tear off
The
Jax's
target had
arms.
superhuman
Oh, that's a good
Every
question.
time.
It's a good
Every
bet.
time.
Every time, and every fight, his arms get ripped off.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
It's not a birthmark, Cole.
So this is a new character.
I was just about to ask that. I was
Mhm.
not sure. I was like, is
So
that
Col-
Liu Kang?
Somebody, I don't know if this is for sure or not, but it's supposed to be like the.
Reference a great tournament.
It's almost like the audience perspective is through that guy's eyes or something.
That dragon marking? I think it's an invitation to fight for something known.
That's like some John Wick combat though.
Oh yeah. I don't know what it is about this guy, but he is like the best when it comes to like these types of
And
movies.
Sonya,
Mm-hmm.
that's Kano.
Oh, Liu Kang.
Okay.
Name's Jax.
Kung Lao.
Lord Raiden.
The fate of Earth is in our hands.
Love Scorpio. Scorpion.
Scorpion. It's not a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
We will not fail. Kill them.
The hint of the
Yeah,
music in
and
the
this part.
background.
Oh yeah, the Mortal Kombat song.
Mm-hmm.
He just freezes the blood.
Oh, so dope.
I was less impressed with that. I think if you're covering his face, you could dub that.
I just was about to say that. I was just about to say that because I would be 100% okay
Mhm.
with whenever they said that they just had the original "Get Over Here" guy, or just have it taped
Mhm.
and have that every time. I would be 100% okay with that
Yeah.
because that man did it so well, and he was able to just. I think that's what shaped the whole background of Mortal Kombat. Is that
Yeah,
guy
it helped.
screaming "Get over here"?
It definitely helped.
So, but as I said earlier, I don't know if you saw like, especially with the Kano part
Mhm.
with the laser eye,
Mhm.
some of the CGI is a bit
Needs
shoddy.
work. Yeah, it needs a lot of
Yeah.
work.
I mean, I get it. It's just it's released. Oh, it's gonna be released this year.
April
Um,
16th. 2 months.
that soon?
2 months.
They got some fine tuning to do if I'm gonna watch it for free on HBO Max. Um, but no, I mean it's already 100 times better than the original movies.
Mhm.
I mean, from the looks of it, we're getting a lot of the original characters. I think if you scroll back, where is this part? Gotta find it real quick.
Yeah, I mean they did like
Uh,
a introduction for all like the hero kind of characters,
uh,
but not really the villain ones.
where is it? There's this part where he's in like a warehouse or something like that,
Mhm.
and you see like a tail or something.
Oh, for Reptile.
Yeah. Oh, it's like right before.
Well, if you look right at the end, Kano was punching through Reptile.
Really?
So let me see if I can get the.
That's who they're gonna have as Reptile. Is that really? Oh wow, I got a good frame of this one, Bennett.
Yeah.
It's like at 223.
Mhm.
That's a decent glimpse of that.
Yep.
But
And he kills him
not
because he
ex-
says right then Kano wins. Unless there's multiple versions of
no, there's only one
Reptile.
Reptile.
No, he's
Unless
dead.
he's brought back, but I
They
don't
just
know.
killed him.
But I mean, I think I saw Johnny Cage. That's one character I did not see possibly didn't see in the trailer. One of
Mhm.
the biggest stars of the game, Johnny Cage. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Um, I kind of instead of seeing it like this or like this type of Mortal Kombat, I would have loved to have seen what they did in like Mortal Kombat 10
Mhm.
when they had like Sonya and Johnny Cage's daughter and all that type of
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
I would have rather have had it been like that instead of
Mhm. Like a
just rehashing old stuff and old
yeah.
characters. But
You
I
know,
mean,
I'm
oh, go
not like a
ahead.
huge fan of like when like superhero movies do like a origin story kind of thing at this point because like it kind of can feel always the same and it doesn't really always
Hmm.
like it's like just not worth it anymore, you know.
Yeah.
But I think with something like this, although there's a massive fan base when it comes to the games, and yet like millions of people know it, but I don't think people really know the story
Dude,
necessarily.
you gotta dig deep to
Yeah, I
figure
mean,
out
there's like a
some of this lore
and
because
it's
that's like
so I
all
think
throughout the
just starting out fresh with the movie is the better go ahead, and if you know as long as the combat's there and
Oh, I'm sure the combat's gonna be there.
mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a Mortal Kombat. The one thing that the first or like the original movies didn't have is gore,
Mm-hmm.
blood and gore. That's like one of the biggest drawbacks from that 90s era style
Mm-hmm.
movie. But
Yeah.
you got 2021 type movies where this is pretty much gonna be always common in like rated R movies now. It's just
Yeah.
blood and gore.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, I'll probably watch it just from the interest of it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, could there be different aspects of it? Could there be, better stuff? Hopefully they get that ironed out by the time this movie's released. Because now, like,
Yeah.
I'm just dissecting every little bit of this, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what I do with like all my stuff now, especially like these comic book, superhero, and arcade movies. I just look to see like what's wrong. After what happened with Superman and Justice League, and that mustache thing.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get over it. Now I'm just dissecting everything.
Yeah. It's just
That's just
the
who
way
I
of the
am.
internet, you know. We have a lot of time on our hands, unfortunately, and we spend it watching people. We don't even dissect it. We watch people dissect it for us.
Exactly. We watch people play video games and we
Uh-huh.
dissect people dissecting movies.
Yep.
But if you would have to, just base off the trailer right now,
Mm-hmm.
what would you give it out of a 10?
Out of a 10, um, just rating the trailer, I'd say this is like, I would give this like, probably like a 9, honestly.
A
Just like
9?
when it comes to like the factor of like it's a trailer and it's drawing me into the film, because like
Okay.
obviously I didn't know this was even in existence until
Oh yeah,
today,
this is the
and
first
then
I'm hearing about this.
and then I was like, oh, there's no way that's gonna be good or whatever. Like I had like low expectations, I guess, but I watched it and I was like, this is actually pretty well made at this point. And then we're getting it in 2 months. Like,
Mm.
I'm pretty excited about that. Like we don't. It's not like we have to wait a whole year for it.
Yeah, that is really good. And
Mm-hmm.
when you said you're giving it a 9 based off its pulling in factor, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be right there with you about a
Mm-hmm.
9. But just overall, I think I'm gonna give it like a soft 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Just because at this point really I'm interested, but I'm not like if we were allowed to go to theaters, and I think we are, but I mean either way,
Depends on
if
the
we were
theater.
allowed to go to theaters, I would not rush to see this movie.
No. Yeah, the fact that it'll be on HBO Max, I think is the most helpful thing, and I'm just that's why I'll watch it. That's where I'll watch it.
Hmm. And I said this before.
Mm-hmm.
I said this at the beginning of the pandemic when we first started doing this podcast, Bennett.
Yeah.
I said all these movies that are coming out are going to be coming on to streaming platforms.
Yeah.
What did HBO do a couple months ago? They're saying all their movies are coming out on HBO Max.
Mm-hmm.
I called it. I'm going to
You
give
did.
myself a pat on the back.
There you go. You earned it. All right. Let us know down below what you guys think of the trailer. If you're gonna see it, you can go in theaters. You can watch it on HBO. Just make sure you're leaving a comment, because that's the best way to help the algorithm.
The algorithm.
The almighty. Yeah. I guess that's it.
Thanks for watching, everyone.